Hello, and welcome back to the 100 girlfriends who really love you. And this episode's entire intro is all anime original as we delve into the deeper feelings of Karne as we begin this season's serious arc. Yeah, last season we had the Hakuri rescue arc, and now we've got Karne's own serious arc in this story. Karne may be the biggest tsundere of all time, but imagine how much that weighs on her conscience, dealing with the burden that she's never quite honest about her feelings. This intro is also based off of the intro page for chapter 48 too, just expanded further. Even when Rentaro and the others want to do something nice for her, she's still hesitant and combative. I can understand why she would be to Hakuri though, that's no surprise. The other girlfriends are just playing around, having a good old time. When Kusuri mentions that she had her tsundere-ifying drug with her, why would she even have that in the first place? Which catches Karne's attention, and while no one is looking, she drinks it and becomes someone completely different. This understandably catches everyone off guard, as now she's playful, sincere, honest, everything she wasn't. And while this could seem like a positive, this isn't Karne. Just think about how important Karne is to everyone. She's always been like a big sister to the rest of the family. She's the adult of the group, especially when compared to, she may come off as abrasive to others, but through her personality and actions, she was able to help Shizuka come out of her shell. She fought valiantly to rescue Hakuri. She willingly sacrificed herself to save the others during the hairpocalypse. She wasn't turned off from Kurumi's tsundere nature, since it takes one to know one. The Karne that everyone has come to know and love is lost. Her tsundere is lost. I mean, it's glowing as a giant orb above everyone as an amalgamation of tsunderes. Nice wordplay. Kusuri does try to explain the science behind this, if there is any, but it was cut for time, though honestly not much was skipped. The other girlfriends try out their luck with the new Karne, leading to Hakuri dying from cuteness. As fun as the new Karne can be, everyone laments over the old Karne they grew to love, especially Hakuri and Rentaro. Rentaro takes her back to the location of episode 1 where she confessed, and while she may be much sweeter now, the Karne that Rentaro fell in love with was the Karne she was before. The tsundere Karne, the Karne we've known since the beginning. I love this callback to the first episode, it's so beautiful. And through this, Karne realizes she does want to return to how she used to be. In the meantime, Kusuri was able to create a new tsundere-fying drug after causing 5 explosions, breaking several international laws, and starting a land war in Asia. However, this is a good example of a meta joke changed from manga form to anime. In the manga, Shizuka mentions it only took 1 panel, but in the anime it's over the commercial break, and then Nano mentions that there might not be a commercial break for some of the people watching. In a similar vein, in the English dub of episode 20, Lindsay Shepard, Kusuri's voice actress, straight up says,
"Kusuri is super sorry for leaking on Crunchyroll.com."
I love how the English dub has its own jokes too. It's very good, by the way. There's a lot of fun in watching both the dub and the sub of the series. Karne downs the new drug to no effect whatsoever, so Hakuri brings up the idea that she should stay the night since it would startle her parents if instead of Karne Inda coming home, it's Karne kinda. Another meta joke that was changed too was Mei covering up Hakuri's drool to make her seem more virtuous. In the manga, she covered up the thought bubble, but you can't really show that in the anime. Before they get to the Hanazona mansion, there is a weird Ron Weasley reference in the manga, which, no joke, was actually in the Japanese original. Shoutouts to Zoonscans for noting this. Apparently there's a phrase involving Ron Weasley over in Japan, but I already made a Ron Weasley reference back when I covered episode 21, so moving on. At the Hanazona residence, Hakuri tries to be a menace like usual, but is stopped by Rentaro, leading to the original trilogy alone with each other on a bed. Perfect time to try to bring back Karne's tsundere-ness as they try various different methods to do so, leading to an amazing gag of Rentaro pulling out Iron Man's gloves. Yeah, censored for copyright, but as a healer main, I'm really disappointed Rentaro mains Iron Man.
Maximum pulse!
Karine seems to enjoy it enough, and I love the gag about Hakari not realizing that Karine's always been a girl. And don't worry, Hakari, I'm sure Rentaro will be able to use his bare hands in the future, but none of y'all are married yet and he has a heart of gold. I do like how Hakari brings up that she wants to save Karine too, since Karine helped save her and she wants to try her own hand at getting her tsundere-ness back. Literally, which once again means Hakari has died. I love how there's a whole blood transfusion team with the army of maids, proving that, yeah, this has happened before. Ah yes, blood for the blood mob. But this does give Rentaro an idea on how to save Karine, which we'll see in the Season 2 finale. In this episode, fully adapted, chapters 48 and 49. There's only one episode remaining for Season 2, so we'll see the conclusion of the Tsundere Lost Arc next time. And I gotta say, I really like how this episode handled the serious nature of Karine losing her identity, essentially. There's some new music played, which sounds beautiful and melancholic. Speaking of music, I would like to show off that now that we have Mei in the family, in the OP there's a brief intro or description of each of the girlfriends, which I'll show here. And while I'm doing so, the 100 Girlfriends new album was released and I've been jamming out to it. It's the full songs of each of what the girlfriends were singing in episode 19. And even though Mimimi and Mei weren't a part of the family yet, they still have their own songs, which is awesome. If you have listened to it, which ones are your favorite tracks? I really like Kurumi's, Nano's, and Kusuri's, especially that both Kusuri's sing, but all of the songs are great. The voice actresses are all excellent singers, and on a similar topic, there are versions of the first OP sung by each of the first 5 girlfriends individually, and Rentaro too, so I wonder if they'll do the same for the second season OP. This episode managed to fit in just about everything from the chapters, including the bonus panels, with one major exception. So they did censor what happened in the bath. I'm not surprised because it's genuinely the lewdest part of the entire series, perhaps, but the director of the show actually storyboarded those scenes, yet they weren't approved. Gotta commend him for trying. I'm not gonna show them for obvious reasons, but just go ahead and read the manga. There's another slight difference involving a Doraemon reference, but I don't know the character or the series well, so I don't really get it, I'll be honest. Though I do find it funny that on the Doraemon wiki his status is listed as alive, like there is any wonder. It's not like Doraemon is Attack on Titan. And on that note, we've got one episode remaining. We'll see how Season 2 ends next week. So make sure you subscribe for more 100 Girlfriends and other anime content. And I will admit, I have been dragging my feet on the next Ultimate Guide video, but it will be out this week. I know I said something similar in the past 2 videos, but I've been working on it. It'll be done soon. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.